All right, how you doing today? My name is William Gordon, the creator of the Story of Kokoro. If you're not following it, you should be. I'm just going to give you a quick tour. I was always a big fan of behind the scenes, and I'm sure, if you're a follower of the book, you want to see where it all begins. So let's go into the office, aka the garage, where all the greats started. First, we're going to start off with the Yay Me wall, which I think any artist should have just to keep the motivation going. My NYU, I went to school there for 2 years. I got that. I got some art awards. I don't really remember what they were for, but apparently somebody thought I was great. Some collectibles. I got my Matrix scene here from, I believe that was number 2. I got Spider-Man. I got all my books. One of my newest ones, Jim Lee's Icons. Big fan of that. I got my Marvel starter book that I never did, the tryout book. I got all my books for all the programs I use, a little bit. Obviously, I'm a big cigar man. Got all my cigars that I tried out there. Can't forget the Sopranos. And then over here is where the magic happens. After they're finished, I keep them in, it's almost like a little collectible thing for me, just to hold on to them before they're digitized. Keep them all in here. Kind of keep them organized so that way I know what page I'm on, or if I want to go back and take a look at something, I can go do that. I researched a lot on how to do my process. I figured out what process works best for me. And a lot of artists will just do it pure digitally, on a Syntec, which I ain't got the money for a Syntec, but a lot of guys will do pure digitally. Some guys will do it half and half. Some guys will do it, they'll only do the pencil and then they'll scan it in, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. Go on YouTube, look it up. Anyway, my process is this. I actually hand draw them, hand ink them, scan them into the computer, and then from the computer I actually do all the coloring and go onto that process and put in the wording and everything. And this is what they look like when they're finished. I actually like them. I believe when you see it on the actual computer screen, it doesn't do it justice as if you print them out. So I print out all my versions of the book, so that way I could take a look at them before I send them on to print. And I just, like little things you see, like I can tell you right now, and this one, there's a mistake here I don't really like. I feel like because I have the black background, I'm losing the gun here. So, stupid stuff like that, and I'll usually go up to it and draw on it and write notes and say, oh, I don't like this, we need more of this here, and, something like that, and, go back and do it. It's pretty much my layout, how I normally do it. You got the cover of the book. Once I'm finished with it, I put it up here, kind of get me motivated and try and get me started on the book. Always have this up here. That's the logo of the Story of Kokoro. And then just move forward, and as they go on, they just fill up the board, and once I'm satisfied, I send it off to print. Story of Kokoro, issue number 1. It's for sale if you go to www.storyofkokoro.com. That one's actually signed by yours truly. I have another one up here. It's my pride and joy. My fiance bought this for me. It's Todd McFarlane, number 1, Spawn number 1, signed by Todd McFarlane. I was very excited to get that when I got that. Got some of my toys, some of my reference books up here, some of the character layouts, which characters have changed. That's the actual real one of Kokoro. That was the idea, and went back and forth. As you can see, I do like pretty much a rough sketch, and then I go in there and refine it a little bit more and erase and move in there and start inking it in and get in there. So I have kind of a rough layout, not too much shadowing or shading yet. I do a lot of my shading with the inking, and then more so with the coloring. We'll go from there. I had my mirror up there, which fell and broke today. Very upset about that. I got this for references, a little clip-on thing. My inking of choice, I used to use these over here. Bought a big box of these. They were expensive, like $3 a pen. They only last about a page. But they were by Prismacolor, and they were the B brush, and I was using those for inking. There again, I did a lot of research trying to figure out what I wanted to do as far as the artwork and getting it to get the flow I wanted, and everything's on a time frame, so I'm always trying to make stuff flow the best artwork I could possibly do, and also make sure it's flowing, so it's not like it's taking 10 years for these things to be accomplished. So I actually moved on to, I got one actually in the package here, a pocket brush, I believe they call it. I get that, I think a Blue Line, but these are the cartridges, and it connects right in there. And I have this one right here, and this is pretty much, you know, it's really fine tip, and this is pretty much what I use as far as the inking part goes. It's you know, it's a little bit of a time-consuming process, you know, you get it in there. But I believe doing this is probably faster for me anyway than doing it digitally, because digitally it's a lot more involved, and there's programs involved, which makes a little bit more money too. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. I just pretty much draw it out, get the layout I want, get, you know, do a lot of blocking. I'll get more into that in another video. If people are interested in it, they can just, you know, shoot me a message and I'll make a video of it. But anyway, so from here, got my little TV for when I want to slack off, my DVD player and everything. Over here is my Mac. Love my Mac. I think everybody should be on a Mac, especially if you're an artist, because you get down to the actual business of doing work instead of messing around with stuff. But you know, I got my playlist. I usually have my playlist playing, and I'll be drawing and doing all kinds of stuff like that. You know, really cool. On top of the Mac, I love the Mac. I just like the way it works and the graphics and the colors and everything. Another favorite thing of mine is my Bamboo tablet. And if you don't know what a tablet is, you know, pretty much this is how to digitally color and move around and everything. You know, if you want to digitally color your comics, this is the great way to do it. It's almost like having a whole Prismacolor set to your fingertips, and it's all in one pen, and it works with drawing it and then flipping around and erasing it. And so I go in there and I actually do my shading and stuff like that, and I actually have my own style that I like to claim is my own for my comic book look. I think, you know, I don't get me wrong, I love the way stuff looks in the original comic books and stuff like that. I just, you know, wanted something a little different and something a little more playful that I could work with. But yeah, pretty much I got the dual monitor, and I got the Wacom Bamboo. I'm very pleased with that. It's really great for quick edits. You can get in and out of there real quick. You know, redraw stuff. I think I had a couple things where Kokoro's nose wasn't looking right, and I'm like, oh man, and you didn't see it, and then you digitize it and you look at it and you're like, oh, that could be so much better. Now I could just go in there, you know, instead of going back, whiten it out, inking it over and everything. A lot easier to do it this way. So yeah, this is pretty much the workstation. I got my Epson printer. I love Epson too. Print them right out. Worked with dual monitor, which is really nice. You know, it makes for a nice workflow. You have the script over here, and you have what you're doing over here, and it works really nice. So yeah, check me out. Obviously, you know, if you caught this video, I got a YouTube channel, which is YouTube at storyofkokoro.com. No, I'm sorry, Story of Kokoro. You can catch me on Twitter at the Story of Kokoro at Twitter, or Twitter at Story of Kokoro, however they put it. If you check out the website, it gives you all the latest stuff. I have a blog on there. I have a whole bunch of stuff. On the front page, usually it tells you everything that's going on. That website is www.thestoryofkokoro.com. You can purchase the comic books. We'll have comic books soon. That issue 2 is coming out this summer, and I will have that up there. And we're gonna have a countdown soon, which will tell you when the next issue is. The release date for the second one was supposed to be June 19th. I'm still trying to shoot for that. I think it's pretty impossible, but I'm trying to. If not, it'd be midsummer. So that's what we're looking for there. And yeah, you can buy the first one, see what it's all about, and then move on to the second one. It's just a story that's really unfolding. And if you have any questions, shoot me with a video message, or just tweet to me, or however you like to communicate in this digital world, just get to me. All right, I gotta get to work. I gotta finish inking that page, so you need to get the heck out of here, because I gotta get some stuff done. Otherwise, I'm gonna have very angry fans. And you don't like that, because then they leave you. Okay, bye-bye. See ya. Door is that way? Thanks.